Given has a brand new album called Weird coming out this Friday, and he joins us right now on Wall of Sound to chat all about it. G'day, Dom Harrison, aka YUNGBLUD. Welcome to Wall of Sound!
How are you? How the fuck you doing, man? You alright?
Mate, I'm pretty fucking good. I've been wanting to do this chat for quite some time now, and I have one very special member of the team to thank for that, but I'm going to give her a shout out a little bit later on. First of all, let's talk about this. Let's get weird. The album is finally out on Friday, and you're a weird bloke yourself, you know. At the best of times, we see you online, we see your persona on TV, and you are very weird. How does this album differentiate from your everyday life?
Bro, the thing about it is, it doesn't. This album is about my everyday life. This album is about the weirdest years of our lives. You know what I mean? I wanted to write a record that is so full of fucking truth, it might make you squirm at times. You know what I mean? I wanted to write a record that's just got no bullshit to it.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny. When you come to your second album, people almost want you to go poppier. But this album's punkier and louder and more guitars and more fucking noise.
Which is exactly what we want from you. I mean, we got a teaser of it this year with the collaboration with Bring Me the Horizon, but also in the past, teaming up with Travis Barker and Machine Gun Kelly for I Think Okay. Like, you have alternative blood in your veins that's just waiting to, you know, spray all over the world. Like, those who think you're pop, you need to take a look at what you have behind the scenes.
Dude, completely, brother. It's like I grew up in a family. I was surrounded by rock and roll music my whole life. You know what I mean? I literally grew up in a guitar shop. My old man ran a guitar shop. There's literally a picture of me outside the hospital, about 6 hours old in a car seat on my dad's counter with fucking Beatles ukulele across my knee. You know what I mean? Rock and roll is legitimately kind of in my water, if you like. And I don't know, I'm just buzzing to release this album. I wanted to it's about my fan base. It's an album about the people I've met.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been all over the world, and it's about every person of every shape, every size, from every continent, every sexuality, every color, and every point of view, and the way they've impacted my life. And I just can't wait to get it out, man. I ain't slept in days.
Well, when you get to an older age like me, I'm 10 years older than you, they have sleeping pills that help you with that. You're in the prime of your life right now, 23, the year, as Blink-182 said, nobody likes you. So, you know, make the most of this time and embrace that fan base who are talking nothing but great things about you and everything you do.
Bro, but that's so funny that you say that. Because everyone says like 23, nobody likes you. When I turned 23, I was like, oh, I should have dropped my album earlier then, shouldn't I?
That's right, this is a tester. We've got a year to get back to that. Now, we have to talk about the brand new song that you've got. Another collaboration hooking up with Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Barker. What was it like working with these guys again for this new single that you've just surprised everyone out of nowhere?
Bro, at the end of the day, with this record, the last one went so well. Because it's just best mates making music. Like, Kelsey's my best mate.
Yeah.
Travis, I had on my wall since, you know what I mean? Like, I've been obsessed with Travis. And I don't know, man. We just got in the studio last time, made I Think I'm Okay, and it just felt right.
Yeah.
And it blew up. And at the start of this year, we were all in LA recording. He was literally writing and recording tickets, and I was writing and recording Weird. And I'm telling you, it was like the fucking 70s. We call it the dark month, don't we, Tom? Yeah, it's like the photographer's like, oh, God, yeah. It's like called the dark month, right? Everyone was at each other's house before the pandemic hit. Everyone was at each other's fucking house. Me, Kels, Travis, 24K Golden, Black Bear, even Marshmello at times was popping his fucking mad head round. You know what I mean? And everyone was just drunk for a month. It was like we were just all just making the music we wanted to make in the company of our mates. It just felt like a fucking scene was happening again. Yeah. And I think rock and roll kind of became a little bit irrelevant for a while because there was no scene. Everyone was trying to be the God and the Messiah. I'm the one who saved it. And it's like, that don't fucking, that's not how it fucking works. It's how, you know what I mean? It's the coming together of styles and people and ideas and mindset that creates a scene. And it just felt dangerous, and it just felt rock and roll.
And the thing that I love about it all is, like, when you're together like this, like Travis Barker has just been putting out song after song after song through this entire pandemic, because you've got the ability, you've got all of these instruments, you know, all around your house, and the ability to do so. And like, to get you all together like that and just bash out song after song, like, where does it end? Like, can you literally sit there for 6 months going, okay, here's a song for my 4th album somewhere down the track?
Well, legitimately, I've literally about 60 songs ready to go, and that's what I really amplify. I know Acting Like That came out as a surprise on day one of Weird, because this is what we can do now. There ain't no rules anymore. I'm like, fuck it, should we put this out? Yeah, why not? Because we just fucking can. And this is what I'm saying directly to like kind of everyone at home, is the fact that when Weird comes out on December 4th in its 12, 13 song entirety, that's the end of Weird.
Yeah.
There's going to be, by the end of the process, there'll be about 26, 20, maybe 24 songs on it. That's just the starting point. That's when you enter the Weird world.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there for a while.
And then you need to pick which of the children don't make the cut in the end, and which ones get left behind. And then that's obviously where you get B-sides and things like that.
Completely, and that's it, brother. And at the end of the day, like, everyone was on a creative tangent. Every single one of us were,
which is good.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was so amazing to be a part of it. It was so amazing to kind of look at your best mates going, you're making insane shit right now.
Yeah, all of you together, like this whole world of YUNGBLUD was unknown to me 3 years ago, and then we had our writer Heather McNabb. I need to give her a massive shout out. She said to me, can we please cover YUNGBLUD? And I was like, I don't know who this guy is from a bar of soap. Like, let me delve into the world a little bit more. And, you know, obviously being an editor, like, I get thrown music left, right, and center. So much passes me. But then all of a sudden, I think I'm Okay came out, and then Parents was the second song I heard, and I was like, I fucking love this guy. Everything he stands for. You got on stage in Australia screaming fuck ScoMo. I mean, that to me, like, makes you part of our family right then and there.
But that's it, man. It's like Australia's like a home away from home for me. I don't know why. As soon as I got down there, I just went, just your culture is very much like me. Everyone says what they think. Everyone's so fucking honest. It's just my favorite place. I think I'm going to probably end up living there.
Good.
In your country one day, because it's just like, do you like my jumper? No. Oh, thank fuck. Neither do I. Everyone's on it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fucking honest. They're going to tell you your feet stink, and it's sick. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like kids are fucking angry. And when I came to Australia, like, ScoMo was fucking it, like, really, really fucking it up. And the fires were just, it was so sad to watch. And people were angry, and like, as I say, this community, YUNGBLUD ain't me, YUNGBLUD is us, and if we are angry, we're gonna fucking show it.
Well, I'm bloody glad you did too, because nothing has changed and the guy needs to fucking get out of office. So, like, you got to the youth and everyone who came to those shows early on, hopefully when the time comes to vote, they all vote with their heads and don't vote for who their parents think is the best person to run this country, because we all know parents don't know anymore.
But then with it, it's just like what we saw with the US election. Your voice actually matters. What you have to say matters. You can sway this.
And that's a very adult thing to say, you know, for someone who's 23 years young. You know, you're full of wisdom. People are going to turn to you, and like, I don't want to say messiah, that's not the right word, but like, you're real, you're authentic, you're telling it like it is. And the thing is, we need more people like that who aren't being fed scripts and plot points of what to be said, what to be told. Live your life the way you want to do it. Be nice to everyone around you. Listen to YUNGBLUD, because you're a perfect example of what you should be doing in this world.
Bro, it's just like, at the end of the day, you have a point of view. You have something to say. You are not a carbon copy. There will never be anyone else like you. There has never been anyone else like you. Celebrate that. Say what you think, and be passionate to be exactly who you are. And if anyone's going to try and place you in a box, boxes are for fucking cereal, not people.
I've never heard that expression before. I'm going to steal that one from you. Thanks, Dom.
Yeah.
Now, to get a bit more serious and dive into your personal life, I asked Heather what's a question that we can ask that we can sort of like delve back into the past of your career from where you were then to where you are now. And she alluded me to the fact that you used to be a Disney Channel TV star. So the question that she wanted to have on the back of that comes from there going, where was the decision that you made to make that transition from being a Disney Channel star to covering these hard-hitting topics like mental health issues, school shootings, and rape culture in clubs? Like, what made you want to jump from there to where you are now?
It's almost the case of I was always talking about that, but then I did that because I was like, to cut a long story short, I was always really opinionated. I always had a million ideas at any one moment. I always knew what I wanted to say about the fucking world or about a situation. It got me in trouble a lot. You know what I mean? When I was growing up. And I came down to London and I wanted to do music, and everyone wanted to turn me into this fairy-eyed little pop star who would keep his mouth shut and sit nicely in the corner and be kind of a wedding band version of fucking Shawn Mendes. You know what I mean? And that just wasn't for me. So I told every label, a lot of labels in the UK, to kind of thank you very much, but fuck yourself. Yeah. And then they suggested on The Voice, didn't do that. And then a year later, I was in an apartment. I was living off my girlfriend in her apartment, trying to do the music that I wanted. And I went and lined up for my girlfriend at the time. Said, "Yo, there's this open audition for like this teen series. Why don't you go do it? It might give you a little bit of a platform to do the music you want to do." And I was like, at the time, I was like, anything, just give me anything. And I lined up for 6 hours, and I got the part. And it turned out to be a Disney show, and I was like, they were gonna pay me an obscene amount of money every week. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And I did it, and it was so funny. I got one series in, and then I met a manager. It's just fucking typical, innit? It's like you get one series in and you kind of think this is the way your life's gonna go, and then I meet a manager who's punk as fuck, who signed like fucking worked with Mike M and worked with Amy and worked with fucking real artists who pushed the boundaries and defined things. And then I was just like, Disney knew I was a fucking punk. You know what I'm saying? That's why they were so supportive in me. That's why they were so fucking supportive of me leaving. Because I was like, I was this. I just did that to fucking earn a bit of cash and see if we could get a bit of exposure. But it was hilarious because after one series, I was like, this is the music I want to put out. It's the music I've always wanted to put out. Just no one gave me the opportunity.
Your girlfriend at the time was right. It gave you the platform, it got you out there, and now look at you. You're about to release your new album, Weird, December 4. Acting Like That, the second collaboration with Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Barker. Before we wrap things up, YUNGBLUD, are you going to delve back into the heavy music scene again and release another song with Bring Me the Horizon, or maybe your own deathcore soundtrack?
Bro, you have no idea. There's one song that I'm gonna bring out after Weird that is, I can't believe it. I literally have a complete rock icon on there. That is pretty unfathomable, to be honest, to kind of even comprehend.
What's to come?
It's fucking heavy as fuck.
Good. Well, we can't wait to see what you do. Regardless, you've killed it doing what you do so far. Dom, it's been an absolute pleasure. We love you. Get back to Australia. We'll see you in 2021 in September for the Life on Mars tour. Love your work, mate. Keep doing you.
Catch you later, brother. Rock and roll star. Thank you so much.